The Porter County Fair is in full swing. I attend all 10 days of the fair because I'm a volunteer, but mostly because I love the county fair and all the activities and excitement. Come along with me and spend a typical day at the Porter County Fair. South of Valparaiso, we'll turn off State Road 49 and go east on Division Road, a very short distance until we enter Gate 1 on Main Street. If we were arriving in the evening, the sheriff's officers may direct us to continue to Gate 2 on Livestock Lane or 3 on East Road because of the higher volume of traffic. Either way, friendly young folks will greet us and direct us to a parking spot. The terrain is flat, and the blacktop on the midways makes walking very easy, especially for the physically handicapped. The whole facility is handicap accessible. After paying admission, unless you have a season pass like me, we enter on the west end of the grounds behind the Expo Center, directly onto Hefner's Way, the Independent Midway. To the left is the police tent filled with their information and exhibits. Straight ahead are food stands after food stands, ice cream, hot dogs, popcorn, cotton candy, sandwiches, cold drinks, fried vegetables, cheese sticks. You name it, you can find it. Let's first go to the right into the Expo building to tour the commercial building. It is filled with everything from a fudge vendor to political information booths. Hey, there's a display of sun porches to add to my home. And over there are booths about Porter County organizations that work to make this a better community to live in. It's air-conditioned and quite comfortable in here, too. We may as well go through the link, a hallway connecting the Expo building to the Expo East building. The east half of the building is filled with open class exhibits. Tables full of vegetables from Porter County gardens and long rows of beautiful flowers and plants make for a colorful space. They are judged, and exhibitors receive prize money for their placings. Along the wall is the tall corn contest. Farmers bring in their tallest stalk of corn and compete for the prize money. Oh, look at the beautiful handmade clothing, quilts, and dolls that artists have crafted to compete for Best of Show. Over there, we can see photographs, paintings, and jewelry, and food categories. We certainly have a lot of good cooks in Porter County. We'll exit the building through the north door, just past the Farm Bureau booth on one side, and the honey display beside the fair office door on the other side. Right across Hefner's Way is the entrance to the Cumberland Valley Shows Carnival. Wow, look at that giant Ferris wheel. It's a great ride to get an aerial view of the fair. I think those rides over there are for the teenagers. They go up and down and around and upside down really fast. Oh, and look at that merry-go-round and all the cute kiddie rides. Yesterday was Kids' Day, so people brought their children and lined up to buy special tickets and spend the afternoon having a great time. The black-topped carnival midway, with the cables all hidden underneath, makes children's strollers so easy to navigate and is a safe place for everyone to get around. Every night, all the lights come on, and it is a beautiful sight, along with all the noise and fun. Returning to Hefner's Way, we get a glimpse of the Kenny Ahern show on the Independent Midway. The bleachers are full of parents and children laughing and then holding their breath, while Kenny the clown balances a big stepladder on his chin. He's a really fine entertainer, and it's free. Oh, here come the stilt walkers. They are so friendly and tall. and they love to interact with the public on the midway. How about those strolling jazz musicians? All that entertainment is free. Let's cross the street and go into the 4-H building. The volunteer 4-H leaders and project superintendents began all this activity a whole week before the fair even opened. There are over 60 projects displayed in this building. Each 4 exhibit has been judged and meticulously displayed for the public to view and appreciate. One whole wall is covered with the photography project. And check out the interesting things made with Legos. Oh, the sewing projects look especially good this year. The majority of the over 1,000 4-H members have exhibits in the 4-H building. Let's go back out to Hefner's Way and check out some more food. Try Job's Daughters, corn on the cob, or cool off with a lemonade shake-up or a fruit smoothie. There's the Park Place Pavilion, a big free entertainment tent. The Queen pageant was held there on opening night of the fair. We'll come back at 3 o'clock to take in the vaudeville act and again at 5:45 for the community band, followed by the Veterans Recognition Program and some other musical performances. There's free entertainment here every afternoon and evening of the fair. Wow, look at that big tent. It's the commercial tent, filled with lawnmowers, home appliances, and lots of other things to use around the house. There are even cars in there. Maybe we will see something that we need, and there will be a fair special. There is certainly a lot of activity across the street in the Buggy Wheel Pavilion. It's full of people. Today is Senior Citizens Day, and they are really having fun in there. The Bonta Center, Bana Center, and Centier Bank have planned the program and keep it moving right along. Plaques are given to the honored seniors that were nominated by the residents or activity group. Later this afternoon, after this program is finished, there will be bingo for the seniors with some pretty nifty prizes for the winners. The annual 4-H food auction was held here last Friday night and brought in $10,000. That all goes to the Keller Scholarship Fund. About 9 4-H'ers will receive a $1,000 scholarship every year. I'm ready for some lunch. How about you? Let's choose something and take it back to the hospitality area in front of Park Place Pavilion, where we can sit at a picnic table. Those tables are pretty nice, and all donated by individuals, organizations, and businesses. Pork chops, steak sandwiches, pasta salads, pizza, brats, chicken barbecue dinners. Save room for an apple dumpling with ice cream for dessert. Yum, that was good. What's going on in the cattle barn? Today is beef show day. Clippers are buzzing, and the 4-H'ers are brushing and combing their animals and leading them around with halters, all under the watchful eye of the parents and the beef committee. There goes a dad, helping his 10-year-old daughter take her steer to the show arena. Watching families work and learn together is really neat. Exhibitors have been taking care of their beef animals for a year, feeding and grooming the animals in order to complete their project and show them at the fair. The 4-H Dairy Project takes up about half of the cattle barn. Let's get out of this busy barn and take a seat next door in the show arena to listen to the judges' comments about the steers and see if we can pick which one will be the grand champion. Built in 1996, the Central Livestock Show Arena has a busy schedule during the fair, beginning with the 4-H dog judging. Other judging activities include the open class beef and sheep shows and the 4-H goat, sheep, swine, beef, and dairy shows, followed by the 4-H celebration sale on Thursday night. The popular auction uses the entire arena, and the bidders enthusiastically bid for an animal. This is a big help to the 4-Hers who have invested a lot of money in their projects because it gives them a marketplace for them. And oh yes, on Friday night, the best 4-H showman from each of the 9 species of animals competes for Master Showman honors, the best of the best. We can visit the 4-H concession stand over there in the corner while we attend the activities in the show arena. Let's go into the swine barn. Have you ever seen so many pigs in one place? All the pens are filled, and 4-Hers, parents, and swine committee members are working to keep the place clean. Ever try to keep a hog barn clean? It's a real challenge. We'll cut across the middle here and go into the sheep and goat barn. It's full of animals too, and you can see how nicely it's decorated. The sheep and goat committees and 4-H families in this barn put a lot of effort into educating the public. The final barn on this side of the street is the rabbit and poultry barn. The 4-H rabbits originally filled the building and were judged on Saturday. The winners stayed for the rest of the fair, and the rest went home to make room for the poultry. That judging is going on right now. There are all kinds of chickens, turkeys, ducks, geese, and even pigeons. We should come back here on Friday at 10 a.m. for the rooster crowing contest. That will be fun. Let's go across the street through the exotic petting zoo. Boy, do the children love this. They can even feed the deer and some of the other animals. Beside the petting zoo is the horse barn, full of beautiful horses that the 4-Hers have worked with all year. Every day there is judging activity in the outdoor horse arena. The arena was used Friday night for the open class draft horse show, followed by the 4-H draft horse show on Saturday night. The 4-H Horse and Pony Project came in on Sunday and will stay until Saturday when the livestock is released. While we're at the east end of the grounds, let's check out the grandstand shows. There are advanced ticket sales, but there may be some seats left for the rodeo tonight. Earlier this week, musical groups performed, and if we come back on Friday night, we can see the Demolition Derby. Every night has good family entertainment with reasonable prices. We need to turn south and head west on Champions Row until we come to the education entertainment area. There's a tent full of antique machinery, mostly tractors, that have been restored and brought in by collectors to exhibit at the county fair. This is a really nice display of agricultural history. The good old days. Let's watch the pig races while we're here. From the looks of the crowd, people really enjoy this show. There are several other attractions in this area for children of all ages, and we must go into the Tractor Supply Company barnyard. Local farmers have brought in all different species of farm animals, some with babies. Just look at all the educational information about agriculture. This is definitely a place for parents to bring their children. Well, it's time for a bite to eat again. We can pick up some food and watch the entertainment in the Park Place Pavilion while we eat. Then wander down the Midway and maybe catch a show in the Buggy Wheel Pavilion on our way to the 8 o'clock grandstand show. I hope a lot of parents took their children to the chuck wagon dinner with the cowboys before the rodeo. The youngsters really enjoy interacting with the cowboys. It's 10 p.m., and we're ready to get out of here to go home and rest. Guess we'll have to come back tomorrow. No, I guess we'll have to come every day in order to see everything. There is something for everyone at the Porter County Fair, and all are welcome.